Elon Musk says a Tesla Catgirl robot is coming. This machine is expected to be produced as quickly as possible, at a high volume and at low cost. For moviegoers, it's almost the fusion between the real world and the imaginary world. In this video, I will walk you through Tesla and its whimsical CEO, Elon Musk female version of Optimus, the prototype of their humanoid robot first shown in 2021. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a curious tuber already, and hit the like button and share among your circles.
Is Elon Musk in a relationship again? That's just not quite ordinary. A lot of people were surprised by this news. After Elon Musk presented the female version of the robot assistant. Like millions of other men on the planet, after a series of failed relationships and broken hearts, the technological genius Elon Musk decided to fight the feeling of loneliness not only of his heart. And the robot woman with artificial intelligence became the new passion of the eminent entrepreneur. Tesla, under the leadership of Elon Musk, plans to release a humanoid robot assistant in the very near future, under the name Tesla Optimus, was received with delight. The statements of Tesla engineers and Musk himself can be interpreted in such a way that it is the female version of the robot that will be much more popular than the Optimus version, and therefore more extreme. Accordingly, the question arises, how will these robots satisfy the needs of humanity in this near future? Very soon, the day of artificial intelligence Tesla. It will take place on September 30th. By this time, a very ambitious project of a female robot Tesla Girl Optimus will be launched. This extraordinary female robot was presented at a Tesla event. Musk then said that the robot Optimus and Gynoid, a female robot, are very significant, since in the future their production may be more profitable than the production of electric vehicles. The future does not stand still, and Elon Musk is working to ensure that it continues to develop relentlessly. What we have seen before only in films, now it will be in reality. On the streets of cities, we will see not only people, but also robot assistants next to them. A female robot with artificial intelligence, it would be correct to call a gynoid. The term gynoid was proposed by the British science fiction writer Gwyn Jones to refer to humanoid female robots. And with the filing of the robot woman, with the filing of Steven Healer, she received in the media a characteristic of the most noticeable interaction of technology and gender. It seems that the success of Elon Musk's Tesla bot will be guaranteed. And new technological innovations created by him will be introduced into people's everyday life in an environmentally friendly way. Many technology lovers, and in particular Tesla fans, rightly have a question here. And why does Tesla bot play a bigger role than another new model from Tesla, or even all the cars combined? Of course, Tesla bot is not part of Tesla's main mission to accelerate the development of renewable energy, but it is an extremely useful thing for a huge number of people. Tesla can create a useful humanoid robot for the world, capable of interacting with the world and helping in many different ways. It is worth noting that the director of artificial intelligence of Tesla, Andrej Karpathy, said that, in his opinion, the Tesla robots created in the company are on the way to becoming the most powerful platform for AI development. The robotics project raised eyebrows when it was unveiled to the public last August, with one analyst calling the move dizzying that could annoy major investors as Tesla faces more competition in the electric vehicle sector. Tesla has a huge potential to become the largest robotics company. And Elon Musk said that in fact his cars are already robots on wheels. Musk and his team intend to apply the advanced artificial intelligence technology at their disposal to train deep neural networks to solve problems starting with perception ending with control. Their network team has learned from a wide variety of scenarios to create next-generation automation. Musk previously told Lex Fridman's podcast that his Tesla bots could one day become companions and employees. He said, over time, he may develop a unique personality. It's not like all robots are the same. He added, this personality can evolve to match the owner, or whatever you want to call it. So some people may well feel sympathy for their robots. The Optimus robot will use the same cameras as Tesla's semi-autonomous autopilot driving system. Musk has previously said that the robot will be able to perform basic manual tasks and will be able to carry 45 pounds or lift 150 pounds. Tesla plans to lead the artificial intelligence and robotics industry in the near future. A self-driving car powered by a Project Dojo supercomputer is a kind of robot, and installing the appropriate technology in a new form is really a big leap. Just imagine that your car copes with boring daily trips to work. There is also a robot that helps to do cleaning, cook, help with other types of housework, as well as conduct interesting conversations. General-purpose robots capable of performing unsafe and routine tasks, while improving existing FSD and Dojo chips that will be deployed in upcoming projects, including the Tesla Gynoid. What millions of people could only dream of is now becoming a reality. During the initial presentation, Elon Musk said that the female humanoid robot test could become the most popular brainchild produced by Tesla. And this is most likely to be the case. A huge number of people are already dreaming of buying one for themselves. Considering what a genius Elon Musk is, it's not surprising if he already has a humanoid Tesla girlfriend. How real do you think such a relationship is? Is there a romantic future for a technological genius and a robot with artificial intelligence? CEO Elon Musk, who can confidently be called an innovator in the world of technology, is convinced that a humanoid robot woman can be a friend and hopes that she will not be looked at as something sinister or dangerous. In his opinion, his robots will be safer, since special attention is paid to this, since Elon Musk himself believes that one should not take this issue lightly. You need to monitor the artificial intelligence and be sure that people are working on it. Although the version of the future, which is being translated into reality step by step, sounds very, very tempting, people are calling for the negative sides of the issue of robots with artificial intelligence. People have serious questions, and Tesla, which expects to have a large part of the market for the production of such humanoid robots in the near future, needs to answer them. One of these issues is the issue of labor. In the answers, Tesla and the Mask, so far, are very vague, but Elon positions the Gynoid from Tesla as a robot helping people. Although the recent news that Elon Musk decided to lay off 10% of the total number of Tesla employees caused a wave of doubt. Some believe that Elon Musk will decide to replace employees with robots. But the questions about robots do not end with the topic of employment. There are active discussions on Twitter about a very interesting question, namely, does a robot need gender? Some joke, saying that gynoids are from Venus, androids are from Mars. The function of androids as companions is one of the main arguments in favor of their appearance having features characteristic of the male or female sex. Or, more precisely, gender, because gender is a biological characteristic associated with a role in procreation, and man-made creatures by definition will not possess it. The vast majority of people belong, both biologically and socially, to one of two genders. There are exceptions, but they are perceived as something unusual. Therefore, future creators of companion robots will rely on two versions of the average person. A real artificial intelligence capable of fully replacing a flesh and blood worker is not a close prospect at all. Even in books, games, and movies, androids are often portrayed as lacking some human abilities, for example, empathy or understanding emotions. But these traits may be the most important for artificial companions. And until scientists create a machine capable of emotions, the creators of androids will need to actually deceive people, forcing them to believe that in front of them is a person, not a robot. And it's not as difficult as it seems. The problem that becomes especially noticeable when talking about the gender of robots is that the norm is not an objective concept, once let down from heaven. Each generation creates its own norms of behavior, including regarding gender. Behavior, clothing or appearance, which in one era seem masculine or feminine, may be perceived completely differently in a few decades. It is clear that humanoid robots will be created with a ready-made personality, even if breakthroughs in machine learning will allow them to assimilate a lot of new information even after creation. This is not a big problem if the robot is able to pronounce 100 or even several thousand words and phrases. In this case, the difference between a man robot and a woman robot will be reduced to a voice for voiceover. But if technology takes a step further and robots are able to maintain a dialogue, reason and teach, we will have to simulate their character and attitude. Robots in art have always served as a reflection of how we see ourselves. Most likely, when we get the opportunity to create them, this trend will not change. What robots with artificial intelligence will be like in the distant future depends on how our society will change by that time. Perhaps they will turn into a tool for asserting diversity. Perhaps they will become a means of consolidating conservative views and traditional ideas about the norm. It is possible that the third, Japanese way will take over specifically to make androids asexual in order to avoid any possible conflicts. But, most likely, this option will not be able to last long, at least, without a radical change in the way people themselves speak and think. In any case, humanoid robots will be part of a much more global process that is currently unfolding in our society, a process whose outcome no specialist can confidently predict.
Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from this channel. If you knew of any useful information on this topic, let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, click on the subscribe button and notifications icon for more useful information and tips from the Curious Tube.